that group, and we've just had Windows GB with 65.337. So it's showing these rankings work. Team Aspire from Naperville in Chicago, the iFly Tunnel are up next. Are they going to beat that 65.337?
They are definitely capable of it. We had them in an interview earlier. They were so nice to talk to. They were so chilled and yet so incredibly good at what they do.
So we did think we were going to go to another speed round, didn't we, for that the bottom group? But
yeah, that's why we had on that screen. But I'll be back with you on that real quick. Somebody is going to find out now, and we will update you as soon as we know.
Thank you very much. 25, 26 seconds, 65 set by Windows GB.
Towards the middle of their routine, ooh, a sideline here. Unfortunately, that's going to add 5 seconds to their time, which is a shame because they're looking really fast right now. Something I've noticed about Noah when he flies, I don't know if you've noticed that when he's head down, most of the really fast flyer, when they're head down, they fly with their legs together and their heels touching and their toes pointing out. He actually flies with his toes pointing in and touching. So he's using kind of pretty much the same space, but it's just his position looks different than everybody else. Boom! Well, that raw score would have beaten the other team with this bust. It's giving them a final score of 70.013.
Yeah, they would have been 200ths of a second faster than the Windows GB, but the bust it takes its toll on the team, on Aspire from the Americans. Next up, Domi, we're going to get either...
I think I saw the Vipers in the 18th chamber, yes.
And Onjay and Josh, both on form when it comes to speed in the solo rounds. Now let's get it back with their two-way. 65.337 still stands as the fastest. Here we go.
The Vipers, the current world champion and World Cup winner, they have won the last two FAI competition. They have been beaten in the Clash of Lions by the bros from Aerogravity Milan, the two Frenchies. They are definitely one of the favorites for this competition, but the top teams here are definitely all capable of taking that round, so the pressure is on for the Vipers. 30 seconds towards the middle of their routine.
All right, Domi, 20 seconds left. You don't want to beat it.
Looking good so far, finishing this third vertical, getting into the final mixer. They're done with it now, into the compulsory exit, back on their feet, around the tunnel and out.
Oh, they're going to do it.
They are going to do it. 63.934 with a clean round. This is the current lead out of those four. Only Windows DC to go. Can they beat that time?
Well, almost 1.5 seconds faster than GB. Windows DC now, they can really challenge that time we've just seen. 65.934.
Yeah, Windows DC was the top team yesterday out of the qualifiers. They won almost all the speed rounds. They are indeed one of the fastest team at this competition. If anybody can beat that time, it's them.
And individually as well, Cesar showed himself to be the fastest flyer in the world right now in that solo speed competition. He keeps nailing it at the top, and Danny keeps biting his heels, so it's possible, isn't it? It's game on. 63.9, Domi, just short of 64 seconds is their target.
High five.
Yeah, 20, 21 per page.
All right, keeping it tight even on that center line. Staying low on the rotation, wasting as little time as possible. Remember, if you want to be fast, you also need to have the shortest trajectory, which means staying close to the line, staying close to the ring, but not close enough that you actually bite into it and get a 5-second penalty. Ooh, they are approximately on the same time frame than the Aspire was at the same point of their routine. That's going to be interesting, Regan.
63.9 is the target into the third pace. 63.934 to be exact. $63 to beat, 63.9.
Right, they are down with the round into the compulsory exit, back on their feet, backing up across the tunnel and out. No, they are not going to beat that time.
Wow.
65.596.
It didn't look 2 seconds slower, did it?
Yeah, this is the third fastest round, actually. And Aspire also would have been faster than that if they didn't have a bust. So, even though that was a really fast round, it's still a bit of a counter-performance from DC because the roll score is actually the fourth one.
And GB beating them. Traditionally, DC would be the faster team.
Well, they've been back and forth. Those two teams are exceptionally fast, and it's been a bit of a game of back and forth between them.
All right, we'll be back with more live two-way action very shortly.
Si realmente crees en ello, cualquier cosa es posible.
All right, so that was a really interesting round on the speeds there, Domi. It was close, 65.3 first from GB, Aspire 70.0 with that bust, Viper 63, DC 65.
Definitely exciting and very close to one another, which is going to make the free round very important now.
Oh.
Just a bit of a clarification for those of you watching from back home. We originally posted on the Win Games page 2018 what today was going to look like, and that it was going to be a speed round, a free round, and a speed round. Scratch that, it is, as we're watching now, simply a speed round and a free round.
All right, so we're going to get the music back. Windows GB lined up in the door. Josh and Luke. Rubbing his shoulder a bit there, Josh. His 25-year-old shoulder. Tommy.
Ish. All right, the judges switching from the speed round mode to the free round mode.
Nice bit of head-to-head at the end.
Nice round from the boys, beautifully executed.
The crowd liked it.
So if we take a quick look at the results from yesterday's free routine,
Yeah.
All the 19 teams has flown in, and we have a ranking among all those free routine with
Yeah.
precise number. Out of those 4 teams, DC had the lowest scoring routine with 92.2,
Yeah.
followed by GB that we just saw flying with 93.3, and then the Vipers had a 97.45, and Aspire had the 100 score. So the Aspire routine was the best ranked out of the 19 team yesterday. I have to say I agree with that judging statement. I absolutely adore their routine yesterday. Love the vibe of it, love the music, and love their flying, of course.
It was very cool indeed. And here they come now. About to perform it one more time. Getting late in the day. It's almost 27 minutes past 9 p.m. here. And still to come, the freestyle juniors, those young ones, Dommy. It's a late night for those. And then the open freestyle as well.
Noah stretching, warming up, getting ready to perform.
Team 705, Fly Aspire.
Kaylee and Noah Wittenberg, 13 and 11 years old, representing the US, coming from iFly
Naperville in Chicago.
In Chicago, yes.
Spending the winter, should I say, out in France, like they did last year. Bit of speed flying going on and learning the French language. Helmets down, starting off with this. I like this start, Dommy. This looks really cool. Here we go.
There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Young people speaking their minds are getting so much resistance from behind. Time we stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
It's got to be the coolest routine ever.
It is an amazing routine. some really incredible flying down there, some really nice synchronized things, some badass individual double flip twist in there one after another.
Yeah.
Some really, really good things from the Aspire.
And that big brother and sister flipping, twisting hug at the end of the exit to leave it on a high. Oh, yeah. Really, really great. I had a quick wander out into the crowd just to listen to the audience reaction. They were really, really enjoying it. Vipers next, Angers and Josh. They were ranked second yesterday, did you say, Dommy, in the free round?
Yes, they were indeed.
All right, so it's their turn to shine in front of this packed audience here at Window and Imperial Bravo Wing Games 2018. Very good evening, everybody. And we are live to the world as well on the live stream. Very good afternoon, or morning, or afternoon, or evening, or whatever it might be, wherever you are. Right, lining up.
Oh, Black Betty, Bamalam. Oh, Black Betty, Bamalam. So
Seven Palace, Black Betty, beautiful performance from the Vipers.
Nice one there. The rank yesterday, second place. That is the free round done of the other group. And DC are going to be bringing it up.
I think that's the
Is this a Frank Sinatra one? I think this is a Frank Sinatra track,
It is
Tommy.
the Frank Sinatra you were waiting for, Regan. Big smiles for Danny and Cesar. I really like the vibe between those two. You can tell the friendship, the support, and you know, everything that's been leading them up to being here today. I said that before. I remember Danny just 2 years ago being this young instructor just coming up from the wave out there and looking at all the flyers with, and including Cesar with stars in his eyes, and 2 years later is up there with him, battling for a place on top of that podium. It's a really beautiful story, and really warms my heart to see them here today.
Yeah, local guy just from down the road in Figueres. Now living out here in Ampere, Bravo.
Skydiving really changes life, and I mean, I'm the first concerned by that. It definitely changed mine, and I love how it does to so many of us.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. It's up to you, New York.
Flips and twists and grips at the end, Tommy.
You love that, don't you?
I
Regan?
do.
You know, in another fitting song from them, they're definitely making it to the top.
They had the tango last time.
The tango was really cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that bit of the action done, Dommy. We've had the speed round and we've just had the free round. It's here, Win Games, on a Friday night. It is, let's have a look, 25 to 10 in the evening. We're going to take a little break and we'll be back in a moment.
Si realmente crees en ello, cualquier cosa es posible.
And Dominic Keisha here. We just have the two-way action there with those four ways battling it. Well, the four teams going head-to-head. Great fun, crowd-pleasing. And we're going into the junior freestyle compulsory round 2.
Yes, so we had a little bit of a change of plan. Originally, we were going to be watching the free round from both the junior and the open, but because we had some technical problems, we would rather make sure everything is completely sorted. So instead of stressing and rushing it and pushing the comp a little bit later, we decided to move back to the compulsory, which was supposed to be tomorrow. So we're going to have the compulsory now, first for junior, then for open. And it means tomorrow you're going to be pleased with 2 performances of the free round.
So nothing lost really, just a bit of a change of the schedule. The timing will stay the same.
Let's, waiting for the kids to be ready to fly, maybe let's take a quick look at the results from the two-way.
Absolutely, let's get them on the screen if you can.
So we have the final results. So for the position 5 to 8 for the battles tomorrow, in 8th position we have Gravity, in 7th position the Windstar, in 6th position Airspace Unleashed, and in 5th position the VA Beach Boys taking the lead of that pool. And then in position 1 to 4, in 4th position we have the Vipers, in 3rd position Team Aspire, Windor GB in 2nd, and Windor DC in 1st.
All right.
So what that means for tomorrow, if I am correct, number 1 will meet number 8. So Gravity versus Windor DC.